best thing about the Costin Horseshoe that I've found for me is when you're putting steel shoes on young horses, there's a lot of banging and clanging, and a horse is usually fairly intimidated by that. When I put the plastic Costin Horseshoes on, there's no shaping, it's a quicker process, and the horses straight away are more relaxed and more settled to do their first time shoeing. Comparing the shoeing a young horse with steel shoes to applying the Costin Horseshoe, I've noticed 20 to 30 minutes difference of time saving, and which is a big thing with young horses, that you've only got a limited time span sometimes with their patience, and sometimes we've done a full shoeing and the horse is not even upset. I find it much easier to shoe with the Costin Horseshoe. The advantage of being able to shape that shoe to the correct shape of the horse's foot is such a big advantage, not having to go back to the anvil, get that correct shape that I'm after. With the Costin Horseshoe, I can prep the foot up, put the shoe on, and then shape that shoe or trim that shoe off to where it should be, and that's a big advantage. There's a lot of other advantages to the plastic shoe I've seen and found with young horses. I find that when they're still learning to get their stride, and sometimes a horse will overreach and step on that front shoe, spring a shoe. With the Costin Horseshoe, whenever that has happened, it seems to be forgiving and comes back to the horse's hoof. I don't have to repair that shoe. It's got a plastic memory. They might touch the heel, but it's no difference or no change to where it should be in the first place. I've noticed horses that have even brushed with steel shoes, that once the plastics were put on, there wasn't any brushing, and so that's a big advantage, not to have those injuries and loss of time. Since using the Costin Horseshoe, I've been so happy with different advantages that we've found, that you know, I'll keep using the plastic horseshoe and won't even go back to steel. I can't see any reason why any horse would have to, and the advantages outweigh the steel shoes, and I'm so happy with it that yeah, it's been a big change in my shoeing, and yeah, it's a great thing for the future. I found that my horses are happier, I'm happier putting them on, so it's all good all round really. It's a big advantage, and I can't wait to keep using the Costin Horseshoe.